Good evening, everybody. I hope the closing days of the winter break have been treating you well. I'm just going to leave the stream open on my computer to test the audio. Good evening, everybody. Oh, there we go. I hope the closing days of the winter break. Shut up, me. Okay, here we go. I might have caused myself some problems with the menus. We'll see what's happening. Anyways, as you might have noticed, we are doing The Wolf Among Us tonight. This is going to be the fourth of 5 episodes. I like this one a lot. Well, I like all of The Wolf Among Us, but I think this is a particularly nice ending. Just give it a few minutes for everybody to file in. I guess I can maybe talk a little bit about some of the things that are coming up. The new microphone is not here yet, sort of as we talked about a little bit. My experience with UPS has not been the most consistent, let's say. But the one credit I will give them is that when they've made a mistake, usually they admit it. I'm just going to turn down the game volume a little bit. It looks like it's kind of hot on my end. I always hate doing this on The Wolf Among Us because I know there's some problems with the game when I run it in windowed mode. It also crashes a lot, which I'm not crazy about. But yeah, so it looks like the microphone is going to arrive on the 5th, which is fine. It's I'll still be here. I'll still be streaming. But I definitely like to have that set up so I can put a little bit more. Yep, I did cause some problems with my client, so just bear with me a second. But yeah, so on the 5th there will be hopefully a marked improvement in the audio quality of the cast, and then I'm also looking into some mixing solutions that will make sure, some of the problems that I have about levels and things like that go away. My hope was that OBS would be improved a little bit faster than it is. But it is free software. I'm really grateful for what they're doing. So that's not a complaint. It's just something I was relying on and probably shouldn't have been. As far as game content is concerned, we'll be wrapping this up relatively soon. We probably won't do all of The Wolf Among Us tonight. I'd like to finish off Gods Will Be Watching. I know this isn't the most popular game on the stream though, and Gods Will Be Watching is also one that I notice some regulars will pop in for a couple of minutes and then leave. So if you have feedback about stuff that you really don't like watching and you see that I spend too much time on, I'd like to hear it. It doesn't necessarily mean I will be craven in terms of what I stream, but if there's something that's not enjoyable, that'd be good to know just so I can tailor my interests. I definitely don't have a shortage of games that I can play on stream. And actually, maybe on that note, we are on our 3rd day of the new year and the effort to stream as many consecutive days in the start of the new year. With the school term coming up, I will be switching to a regular stream schedule, which I haven't quite locked in yet because I still haven't gotten my TAing schedule. I don't think there's going to be any conflicts with the TAing schedule, but it's nice to know that sort of stuff just because if I have a really early morning the next day, I really don't want to be up till like 2 o'clock streaming. I was up till 5 yesterday, so moderation in all things. What else? So again, I'm going to try and be here every day as long as I can. And then on that note, I guess lonely in chat the last couple of days. If you guys like to stream, and there's certainly a growing number of followers. I actually noticed the last Civ game brought a lot of people in. If you guys speak up, if you like talking in chat, I like talking to you guys in chat for sure, but let your friends know. I'm looking to grow the channel. I'd like to do things a little bit more consistently, a little bit more frequently, and it helps me a lot to have things to talk to you guys about, especially because a lot of the games that I've been playing, especially in light of those professor interviews that I did, there's a lot of stuff that I think is really interesting going on in these games which I'd never thought about before. and it'd be interesting to do some interaction with you guys and just be able to talk about it. And then in terms of just like future events and stuff like that, we sort of covered those on other streams and that. I think maybe there's no point in announcing them or talking about my intentions, and it'd be better just for me to do those. But as always, any feedback that you have, let me know. Send me a Twitch message, talk to me in chat. You can also, if you really want, send the Twitter message or a YouTube message. I will read all of it. Alright, let us start episode 4 in sheep's clothing.
If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in Glamour?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
Thanks, Bigby. And thanks for covering for me last time, too.
Bigby? How could you do this to me? I guess I finally see you for who you are! Tell me who did it! Just tell me who did it! I know you know!
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think this man murdered these women?
It was a good show. But, you know...
Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
Well, this is gonna be a beautiful relationship we have with you guys. Really. I mean it. Out with the old, in with the new. Long live the Queen. See you around.
Hollow point bullets are a nasty business. The Silver Slug deformed and shredded on impact.
He'll be okay, though. He'll be okay?
His internal organs are positively riddled. If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Bigby.
We can't keep meeting this way, old boy. I figured I'd be done before you were conscious, but there's little I can do for the pain. Just stay still and let me finish.
Please, Bigby, don't move it. Doctor.
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment, but if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself. Not bad. That'll do, I suppose. He's lucky to be alive. And he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
Well, he should. There are limits to what even I can do.
It's not like I asked for this shit to happen.
Yes, but it's not like you actively discouraged it either. Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I should stay, at least until he's out of the woods.
Believe me, Bigby couldn't be in better hands. And I need the space to work, so...
Don't worry, Snow. I'll be okay.
We'll be done in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
Hey, Doc, how much longer?
Colin, leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
'Cause I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Colin, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be?
Colin, shut the hell up, will you?
Yes, that would be helpful. There. All done.
Great.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me. And, well, this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue. Miss White, you'll be fine for light duty, if he can figure out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him, please.
I will. He'll need rest, I assume?
Sleep mostly. Just keep watch.
Snow has enough to deal with, Swinehart. I can take care of myself.
Clearly. Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, Colin.
Swiney.
So, how do you, feel?
It's Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay.
How do you think I feel? Like shit.
You should see how you look.
You had us... you had us worried there for a while. You stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess. It kind of scared the hell out of me. I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart arrived, you know him, he's never worried. And even he thought you were...
Snow, I'd never leave you.
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the wrong way.
Colin...
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
We'll all get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something? And who should I be asking? Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over?
The Crooked Man, Bloody Mary, the Tweedles. This is bigger than what I thought it was.
Yeah. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
Well, if those are my two options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
Yeah, thanks, Snow, for all that back there.
No problem.
Thanks? You're not pissed that Crane's flown the coop? Or that the Crooked Man thinks he's got Snow under his thumb?
What else could Snow do? If she didn't hand him over, my ass would be down the witching well. Crane still would have been taken.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
All I care about right now is... just what does the Crooked Man want out of this? I thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the murders? Crane can't be useful to him anymore. So what could this have to do with Faith and Lily?
This is about those girls, and it'll always be about those girls. Nothing will change that.
We'll see. The Crooked Man. declared war against us last night. At least that's what I thought when it happened. But now I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken. We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way.
Look, I know things haven't gone great recently, but we're still doing our best.
That's not good enough. So, starting now, we do everything cut and dried, by the book, straight as an arrow.
Pure as driven snow.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
This town has enough monsters. What happened last night, what you turned into, it can't happen again.
We need monsters. To fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice...
I'll do better. We'll do better. We have to be better than them, or what's the point?
Right, exactly. Thank you. Look, I'm sorry that I have to bring all this up, but I think it's important. Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then. Hell, I'm practically the president of the Bigby Don't Be Such a Dick Club.
Relax, Colin. I can speak for myself, okay?
He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect. And this situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the farm.
Oh, give me a fucking break. Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin. And Bigby knows it's for the best of the town.
If Snow says that's the way it's gotta be, that's the way it's gotta be.
What? Are you kidding me?
If you would simply get a glamour...
Get a glamour? With what money? You think I can work? I don't even have thumbs.
Wolf's residence.
That's rude.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it? Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks. Guess who's waiting in your office right now? Nerissa.
Nerissa?
That broad from the Puddin' and Pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you. And what do you think that could be?
Bigby's got an admirer. You always do well with the, disenfranchised.
She knows something. She's helped me a little with the case. Maybe she has something else.
Maybe she does. I should get back to the business office. I've left Buffkin alone for too long taking calls. And I should probably change out of these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled, but not over. Let me know when you're done with Nerissa.
Aye, aye, Captain. She's a piece of work. Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? I mean, she seemed real serious about it, but I can still hang out here.
The rules are the rules. I don't get to make them, I just enforce them.
Bullshit. You give favors all the time. I know you do.
Yeah. Well, I think I ran out.
So continuing the decision to, again, be a little bit overly sympathetic to Snow and her cause. And in this case, it's also like burning the tree. We chose to enforce the rules consistently. One thing I've really liked about this playthrough was something that sort of got revealed in the last episode. Again, trying to be nice to everybody, and what really interested me in this playthrough is that Bigby's behavior, and I mean, again, this wasn't a conscious decision on my part, but this came up quite a bit where the behavior became increasingly violent, and the big turning point on that was actually the confrontation with D and Dumb where he chose to spare one of the brothers in the fight, and it was one that ultimately cost him, and Bloody Mary called him out on it. So I kind of like how this episode got set up, but I am continuing the being overly sympathetic to Snow element towards this. Sorry for the long silence again, just I don't like talking over the dialogue.
Hi, Sheriff.
Hi, Nerissa. Have a seat.
Are you okay? You didn't look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be, around.
Well, let's just say I've been better.
Huff and Puffs. Not many people smoke those. Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me, sending me to the Open Arms. And I think you want to help me again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the Pudding and Pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the Open Arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just... Go ahead. It might work.
You're here because the Crooked Man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. And you have something you want to say about that, right?
These lips are sealed. If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now they're gone, and I don't know what to do.
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
What I'm saying is friends matter, and I don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours. Are you? Look around you.
Who are you talking about? Are my friends in danger?
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help, but
your lips are sealed.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Do you?
It's not how it looks that concerns me. It's what it does. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it? That spell Crane talked about. Is there any way to break it? Is there something I can do about it?
No! These lips are sealed.
What?
You can't. Just stay back.
You can't do that.
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Please, don't.
Okay. I get it. So the ribbons... if you take them off...
If anyone finds out I came here...
That's probably Snow.
Listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us? I could be in a lot of... trouble. I shouldn't be talking to you.
I won't tell anyone, don't worry.
Thank you.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go. That was... abrupt?
It's one way to send a message.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out. Did you get anything from her?
She told me enough. I think she told both of us with the way she just left.
Okay then. Good work. So, about Beauty and Beast, do you think there's something to it? Is this the right place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night?
Beauty told me she had to take out a loan from the Crooked Man. Seems like a pretty bad deal.
I can only imagine what they're thinking now. We need to solve this before something else happens. Who knows what? I have other matters to attend to.
I'm just gonna pause for a quick moment. I've noticed there's a lot of frames dropping. So I'm just gonna hold it on the menu for a quick second. I think I might know what be causing that, so it's not a full break. I'm just gonna take 1 moment to try and stop the drops. Back in a second. Alright, thank you for your patience. It looks like it's stabled out for a little bit. Still a couple coming up. If there are any problems with the quality of the stream, if you can just say something in the chat, I can look into fixing it as best as I can.
And you didn't want to tell me what you were into either.
Good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me now. I thought we agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean I have to.
Oh. What do you want? Well, you're just going around knocking on doors? Stirring the pot?
I'm sorry. Were you expecting someone else?
No, that was... forget it. What do you want, Bigby?
Listen, I've had a shitty night.
You think you're the only one?
And I really don't want to deal with the runaround.
Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I...
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it? Who's there?
If you don't want to talk, can you just get Beauty for me?
I don't know. Is it safe to turn my back? It's your pal, Bigby.
Hi, Bigby. Please excuse us for just a minute. Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
Okay, I'm still dropping frames. If you can give me a second, I am going to shut down the stream. We'll be back at this spot. I'm just going to take less than 3 minutes, probably 2 minutes to just reset everything. Really sorry about this, but I'm at about 12%, so that suggests to me that it's difficult to watch. Back shortly. Thank you for your patience.